Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a somber topic, folks. You know, the kind of topic that makes you want to hug your loved ones a little tighter and maybe double-check your smoke detector batteries. We're talking about the recent wildfires here in Los Angeles, a devastating event that has left a trail of heartbreak in its wake. We'll be discussing the movie stars who tragically lost their homes in this inferno. These fires, man, they don't discriminate. They don't care if you're a Hollywood A-lister or just a regular Joe trying to make ends meet. They just rip through everything in their path. Imagine, just for a second, losing everything you've worked your whole life for, your home, your belongings, all those memories gone up in smoke. It's enough to make you want to cry, but these stars, they're showing incredible resilience in the face of tragedy. So let's take a look at their stories, and remember that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can shine through. First up, we have Gerard Butler, the man who brought King Leonidas and Mike Banning to life on the big screen. You know, the guy who could probably fight off a wildfire with his bare hands if he had to. Well, even Gerard Butler, with all his Spartan strength, couldn't stop the flames from consuming his Malibu home. He shared some heartbreaking images on social media, and let me tell you folks, it was rough. The photos showed his once beautiful home reduced to a smoldering pile of rubble. I mean, we're talking ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It was a stark reminder that Mother Nature can be a real, well, you know. But here's the thing about Gerard, he's not one to wallow in despair. He used the experience to raise awareness about the fires, urging people to support the firefighters and first responders who were risking their lives on the front lines. A true class act, this guy. Next up, we have Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, Hollywood's favorite on-again, off-again couple. Their love story has been through more twists and turns than a roller coaster, and sadly the fires added another chapter to their tumultuous journey. Their Malibu home, the place where they finally tied the knot after years of speculation, was also lost to the flames. Can you imagine? You spend months planning your dream wedding, only to have your home destroyed by a wildfire shortly after. Talk about bad timing. It's enough to make you want to swear off love and marriage forever. But Miley and Liam, they didn't let the tragedy break them. In fact, they emerged from the ashes stronger than ever. They expressed their gratitude for the safety of their beloved animals and, of course, each other. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, right? Love and family. And maybe a good fire insurance policy. Now let's talk about Robin Thicke, the man who brought us Blurred Lines and those interesting awards show performances. Look, I'm not here to judge his music or his dance moves. What I am here to do is tell you that Robin Thicke's home was also in the path of the firestorm. Can you imagine the horror of seeing those flames inching closer and closer to your property, knowing that there's a good chance you might lose everything? It must have been terrifying. But thankfully, Robin and his family were able to evacuate safely before the fire reached their home. They may have lost their house, but they didn't lose what truly mattered, their lives. And that, my friends, is something to be grateful for. It's a reminder that material possessions can be replaced, but our loved ones are irreplaceable. Next on our list is rock legend Neil Young. Neil, the man who wrote the soundtrack to our lives, also lost his home in the Malibu fires. This isn't the first time Neil's faced the wrath of wildfires, folks. He's been outspoken about the increasing frequency and intensity of these fires, blaming climate change and poor forest management practices. And you know what? The guy's got a point. We can't ignore the elephant in the room, or in this case, the giant inferno engulfing our state. Climate change is real, it's happening, and it's time we start taking it seriously. We need to listen to the voices of reason like Neil Young who are sounding the alarm. Because if we don't, well, we can expect more of these devastating fires in the future. And that's not a future I want to live in, folks. Last but not least, we have Camille Grammer, best known for her time on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Camille's story is particularly heartbreaking because she lost her home just days after her wedding. Talk about going from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. She had just celebrated her nuptials, surrounded by loved ones, only to have her home reduced to ashes. It's like something out of a Greek tragedy. But even in the face of such devastation, Camille showed incredible strength and resilience. She expressed her gratitude for the safety of her family and friends, proving that even in the darkest of times, love and gratitude can prevail. She's a true inspiration, that Camille. Well, folks, there you have it. The stories of these Hollywood stars remind us that even in the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit can endure. Our hearts go out to all those affected by the fire, not just the celebrities but the everyday people who lost their homes, their businesses, their livelihoods. It's a long road to recovery, but we're a resilient bunch, us Californians. We'll rebuild, we'll come back stronger, and we'll never forget the lessons learned from this tragedy. And hey, if you're feeling generous, consider donating to the Red Cross or other organizations that are helping the victims of the fire. Every little bit helps. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates. And remember folks, always be kind, be grateful, and keep those smoke detectors in working order.